Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. How's everyone doing? I hope you had a great day today, guys, and lots of update, guys. And let me start with the fact that it's a full camp right now in the Nigerian Super Eagles camp. And of course, in the last video we talked about the camp getting intensified, in terms of lots of players actually coming to the camp. And but again, there were some few players then who didn't report, and we were expecting them. But right now, it's good news all over, as the likes of Leicester City duo Wilfred and Ndidi and Ndidi Iheanacho have reportedly both turned up in camp. And then also we have the likes of Uzoho also showing up in camp. Oseyi-Samuel also in camp. And the one and only bright Oseyi-Samuel himself, who had a bit of a situation with the Trabzonspor fans over the weekend. He has also showed up in camp. He was an early doubt for that one. In fact, he was the last person to actually show up in camp. But again, he showed up in camp, and it's good news on that one. The team actually, trained today evening, so that's making it the second training that they've had today. And of course, it's a full house right now. So Coach Finidi is definitely going to be happy with this, with the situation in the camp right now, because he has most all his players, to pick from for that game. Of course, except the players that were overruled or were ruled out because of injury, the likes of Oseyi-Samuel and a number of our players. Gabriel, we mentioned all these guys in the last video, and of course Tyrone, Buehi, and Awuni. But again, he's going to work with the guys that are available, and if there's going to be a replacement, I will definitely make sure to update that, guys. So preparation is still intact for that one. And of course, Ndidi comes back after a very long absence from the Super Eagles. Of course, you know that he's just been recovering from injury after missing the Nations Cup for a very long time. He's not been able to play, I think up to 3 months or so. But it's good to finally see that he's back, and has the possibility of actually featuring against Ghana next tomorrow. So guys, leaving up there, let me let you know that Oseyi-Samuel is in a bit of a situation right now with his club and Turkish FA. Of course, if you followed my last video, you would recall that I said that he is currently being rumored to be facing a series of ban and possibly fine rather from the Turkish FA. And what's the report that's going on right now is that he could face as much as 10-match ban, if found guilty of assaulting a fan. And of course, he could also pay money, to save himself. But again, the situation was completely a self-defense situation, where he had to protect himself from the onrushing fan who attacked he and his teammates after they won that game 3-2 over the weekend against Trabzonspor. But the Turkey FA are insisting that his over-involvement in the situation might have been contrary to the Article 44 of the Turkish Football Discipline Regulation, and now they are now charging him with that incident, and he is going to appear in court on the April 2nd, which is on a Tuesday, to actually be before a judge for a hearing. And he's now been advised to plead that he did that under self-defense in order not to exacerbate the situation. But again, we'll follow this one up closely and see what these guys rule out for him. But we know that from the way it happened, he was definitely trying to defend himself. It was all for self-defense, and of course to protect his teammates from the dangerous fans. But again, we'll see how that one pans out, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel to get the update, guys. So moving on, let me let you know the other story, the one that concerns Peseiro. Peseiro actually has not been in the news for a while. We've not talked about him, and of course it's normal because he isn't with us anymore. But what's happened right now is that he's now talked about Finidi George actually getting the interim managerial duty from NFF. So he's now spoken about it, and wish Finidi George well in this big responsibility. But he also moved to tell Finidi that the job is not an easy job. Coaching Nigerian Super Eagles is definitely one that takes up all your energy, and even the one you have in reserve. But again, Peseiro is full of congratulatory messages to Finidi, and of course good well wishes to him. And there's someone else again who has sent congratulatory message to Coach Finidi, and that person is Ndidi Iheanacho, a former teammate and of course a legend of the Nigerian Super Eagles. He's also spoken out, through the media, where he congratulated Coach Finidi for being elected the interim manager by NFF, and of course, he's now wished him well with the Super Eagles. And guys, just a quick one about Peseiro. Peseiro, like we talked about in the previous video, he's now drawing closer to agreeing a deal with the Cameroonian FA to be the head coach of the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon for a reported salary that's around the range of $100,000 to $120,000. And of course, we talked about this. One of Peseiro's main reason why he refused to renew his contract with NFF was because they couldn't pay him the amount he wanted. It was too poor, from Peseiro's side. But right now, he could be the next coach of the Cameroon side. And of course, Eto, as mentioned before, is, one of the key persons, that's actually working hard to make this deal come to reality. But again, guys, let me end with the update that concerns our soon-to-be Super Eagles hitman, Super Eagles striker Adeboye. Of course, one of the videos in the last time we talked about how he said that it would be a dream come true for his mother if he played for Nigeria. And then right now, he's now expressed his interest again, this one now on a personal level. It's not about his mother, not about the wishes of his parents. It's about what he wants right now. It's now come out to say that he really wants to play for Nigeria Eagles. He's ready, and of course, he sees this as the next step in his international career to actually represent Nigerian Super Eagles. And of course, aside from the fact that it would make his mother proud, it's definitely something that he also wants to be, something that he is happy to actually do, for himself going forward. And again, I wish him all the best. We definitely know that, he's going to get a call up, if not this time, next time, maybe when we have a very important competitive game like qualifiers, he would be given a look into by NFF, I'm sure of that. But that's the video, guys. Thank you for watching this one. Thank you for all the subscribers of the channel, all your comments, your reaction to the video. Thank you guys so much. Have a lovely day and take care of yourselves.